All right, so hi, I am Joshua, or you can call me Josh. So, how are you today?
Hi, I'm feeling just right today po. Thank you.
Great. So, could you tell me more about yourself?
My name is Susan Lopez. I'm grade 10 student at NTC. I live in Taguig City.
Nice. So, how would you like me to address you? Susan, or do you have any preferred name?
Susan would be fine po.
Hey, thank you. No, so thank you. So I am delighted to hear and meet you virtually today, Susan. So the purpose of this interview is that I will just ask some series of questions about some happenings or events that are happening in your life lately now and some of your symptoms. So would that be fine to you?
Yes po, no problem.
All right. So, okay. So, please do not hesitate to use any language or dialect that you want, ha? So, English or Tagalog is okay. If Taglish, okay din yon. Basta kung saan ka komportable and kung saan ka nakaka-express, Susan. Okay?
Okay po, salamat.
Great. So, before we start, no, the first part of the interview, let me just discuss to you the things about confidentiality. So, Susan, as you can see, I am holding a pen and a paper. So, please don't be distracted lang dito, no, as I'm just jotting down so that I can actively listen to what you are saying and also para masabayan din kita, okay? And also, it is my utmost responsibility, Susan, and duty to guard any information you disclose to me. So, regardless kung saan pa iyon naganap, sa papel, computer, or recording man. So, it is my duty na yung impormasyon na ibibigay or isisiwalat mo sa akin ay safe at secured in any spaces, areas, or people na maaaring ma-breach ito. So, on the other side, confidentiality has its own limits then. And we may release the information, Susan, to appropriate individuals or authorities only after thorough deliberation or any danger sa iyo or sa community. So in court cases, ang mga information ay limited only to those pertinent legitimate request of the court. So only disclose relevant information, and if regarding yun only sa consultation mo, Susan, and we may discuss confidential information we obtain from work for professional use only. So hindi namin minamarites, hindi namin chinichika ang any information na i-disclose mo ngayon. So gusto ko lang malaman mo, Susan, na we don't disclose it sa mga katrabaho namin, and anything na sasabihin mo is mananatili lamang between us dito sa Zoom or dito sa recording na to. So ang layunin nito ay para komportable ka, para safe ka. So importante sa amin yung mga sensitibong impormasyon na iyong masasabi. Importante na komportable ka sa counseling and sa duration na to. Alright, so that is all for confidentiality. Do you have any questions, Susan?
Mm, none so far. Sorry po. None so far po.
I see. All right. So, this time let's start So I am going to ask some personal questions, Susan. So would that be fine to you if I'm just going to ask you little by little?
Yes, sure po.
Nice. So Susan, kumusta ka naman ngayon?
Okay naman po, Josh. Medyo wala lang akong gana this past days sa mga bagay-bagay and lalo na sa school.
I see. So sa mga nagdaang araw, hindi ka masyadong parang nakaka-function sa life and sa school mo.
Yes po, ang dami po kasing ganap sa buhay eh.
Oh, I see. Could you tell me more about it?
Kasi po parang ang bilis ng pangyayari. Nawawalan na ako ng motivation sa school at gawin yung mga bagay na dati ko naman ginagawa. Wala na rin akong interes na lumabas dahil nga po puro online classes na lang and puro activities sa school. Ay,
I completely understand, Susan, ano. So parang you feel overwhelmed and nabibigla ka sa mga pangyayari sa buhay mo, lalo na nitong pandemic na, puro online classes lang. May mga bagay na nagpapasaya sa'yo dati, pero ngayon hindi na. At dahil doon, ayun, nawawalan ka ng gana at motivation.
opo, parang alam niyo po yun. Kasi dati ang sipag ko naman and ang dami kong nagagawa sa isang araw. Ako pa nga yung president sa class namin. Tapos proud sila mama sa akin kasi ang sipag at ang dami kong napapatunayan. Pero nung nag-online classes parang ang bilis lang ng mga pangyayari. Nawalan ako ng access na makita yung mga classmates ko, maging productive at makita yung facilities sa school. Parang ang dami expectation na nawala sa akin kasi akala ko hindi naman ganito katagal yung pandemic. Dati ang dami kong pang sports ang nasasalinan sa mga division. Pero ngayon wala na akong gana kasi ang stricto, ang daming kailangang protocol na sundin bago pa makapaglaro. Hindi ko na nga nahahanap ang satisfaction na dati meron ako eh. Parang hindi na ako natututo. Yung pag-aaral ko parang compliance na lang, ganun. Nakakalimutan lang na nagbago na sa isang iglap. Nakakalungkot siya.
Mm, I completely understand, Susan. Ano, so how do you feel? How do you feel sa lahat ng 'yan na nagsabay-sabay yung pangyayari?
Nakakawalang gana. Disappointed sa sarili ko. I'm tired mentally and emotionally po.
I see. So it sounds that you feel overwhelmed nga no sa mabilisang pangyayari nga. So unmotivated ka na to do your schoolworks and nawawala yung gana mo to function. So to sa mga school stuff and hindi mo na din nakikita yung mga classmates mo face to face, natagalan yun ang pandemic, parang hindi mo na nahahanap yung dating sigla na nagagawa mo. And for me, it sounds like you are really frustrated, Susan. Ano?
Yes po eh. Pero feeling ko burden na ako sa kanila.
I see. So, that's with the communication with your friends, ano? All right, so Susan, ano, so going back, so could you tell me bakit feeling mo nagiging burden ka na sa mga friends mo?
Kasi hindi ko na sila nare-replyan. Kasi I'm not active anymore. Baka mas nahihirapan pa sila na i-handle ako.
I
Ganun.
see. Mm. So were you able to communicate this sa famo? So are you close with them, Susan?
I tried po one time kay mom, but I did not continue kasi baka sabihin niya nag-inarte lang ako at hindi niya ako maintindihan. Not so po. Konti lang. I have a brother naman eh.
Yeah, it is valid, ano. So are you close with your brother, Susan?
Yes po. Siya lang nakakausap ko palagi sa bahay na matagal kasi palagi naman sila mama at papa nasa work. Kahit nasa ibang bubong kami pero hindi kami gaano nagkikita-kita.
I see. So, um, let me see if I understand no where you are right now, if we are on the same page, Susan. So it looks like yung friends mo, you do not have much communication na these past days, and your family is not that present na to you, no, except your kuya. So how does it make you feel?
Siyempre nalulungkot po and nawawalang gana lalo kasi feeling ko po napapansin lang ako kapag may awards ako and not at times na ako lang. Sa friends ko, I know they understand the situation. Kaso nahihiya na nga ako mag-voice out sa kanila kasi they always perceive me as strong na, na kailangan kaya ko palagi lahat. ng mga ganitong sitwasyon, ganyan.
I understand, Susan. So may mga bagay talaga na hindi mabilis i-absorb. Alam mo yun, lalo na kung mabilisan lang, And it sounds to me that you feel low with those moments na you want to feel seen, pero it seems like parang templated lang yung mga attention, So how do you feel about your performance naman, Susan, sa school then?
Yes po, ngayon, parang dahil po do'n apektado siya, eh. It really bothers me kasi I know I can do better and kaya ko mag-perform. It's just that I lose the fire within me and it feels like nawawalan lang ako ng gana in this season of my life.
I see. So, it sounds like you still want to perform at school, and you are losing interest lang in your habits right now. So, what else? What else could you do to help you get back on track, Susan?
Siguro po I just have to take a pause and reflect. Parang how much do I want it and ask myself kung saan ako nanggagaling. Siguro bombard lang ako ng emotion ngayon, eh, and masyado nag-iiba yung moods ko kasi nga sa bahay po wala akong ginagawa ta's most of the time social media lang and nauubos ang time ko doon.
I see. So, Susan, how much do you spend time on social media?
Upon checking po, minimum of 8 hours per day. I spend most of the time on screen, eh, parang ang daming ganap palagi. Parang I can't help myself pero I know I can.
I see. So, it sounds to me no na parang you're overwhelmed with the emotions that you have. Parang ang dami, there's so much on your plate to absorb at one time, Susan. And given then most of the time you are on screen and your life revolves around social media. So it sounds like you want to create change and you want to do something about your situation. So, Susan, on the scale of 1 to 10, uh, how would you rate your performance sa school right now?
Hmm, siguro po 6. Yes, 6 around that.
Mm. Susan, bakit 6? Bakit hindi higher than 6?
Kasi po, I feel like wala po ako doon sa pinaka-best ko and I'm not doing the usual things na nagagawa ko ng best noon. Kaya po 6 kasi I know I can still strive and prove to myself na kaya ko po.
Great. So, it seems like you have a gauge na, Susan, on, you know, how to work on your way up sa scale na yon. And, Susan, if you will look back, kunwari, at your situation right now, in the next few months, how would you feel about it?
Siguro I will be disappointed po and not proud at all kasi I know that my ways ngayon will not cost me high grades sa school. Also, hindi ko ikakasaya to let go my sincere friends because they do not deserve um to left without explanation. I feel like hindi ko may use yung resources ko sa life and I'm not that grateful enough to realize na I have everything I need pala. I would feel very bad about myself if I let everything fall together given with these circumstances.
Right, right. No. Um, pretty sure, pretty sure that what you are doing right now would have an impact on what will happen in the near future. So, Susan, what do you think is the best way to do right now in your situation?
Um, I have to look at the bigger picture po na
Mhm.
everyone pala is suffering din at the same point in this kind of times. I realize po ngayon lang na nasa akin din yung solution ng sa problem ko. I have to assess myself para bumalik yung dating gana ko sa academics and hindi maghinder ang pandemic changes to cause special people and things to me. Maybe I should talk to this out sa fam ko, especially my mom, kasi they are not pressuring me naman eh. I put pressure on myself. My friends are special to me.
All right. Good thing, Susan, na I know you get to reflect. You get to assess yourself, friend, na, yung mga bagay ngayon is just part of, na nangyayari ngayon. And it's good thing that you're planning to talk it out to your parents, no? And going back, as you said earlier, na you're productive before and you play several sports, you're active rin in school, and have a good social life pre-pandemic. So you're gaining good remarks sa school mo and you have joined several competitions. You feel good, you feel seen. Your mom and dad are working to support you rin, you love your friends. So, Susan, kasi as your counselor, it is my utmost job to push you to the brighter directions, And as you have said naman, you know to yourself that you have what it takes to do better. You just have to, find that push.
Yes po, understand. Siguro ngayon lang 'to, process lang din.
Yeah, I know, Susan, you can do better than this. I believe in you. You have so much in you that you can do and cultivate more to make amazing things. And I am here to help you in gaining steps to make you go back on track again. All right. So, how does that sound to you, Susan?
That sounds interesting po. Yes, sure.
Great. And I also appreciate, no, that you came here today to express this to me, Susan, and for trusting me. So the plan is to target you back on track again. Okay, so we will develop a plan together, and we would be honest with each other, for so that we can help you to get better kahit paunti-unti lang, little by little. Basta we will team up with this one to make this work. Would that be fine?
Sure, Josh. I'm more than willing. Thanks.
Great. So, Susan, it is really uncommon, no, for people to experience lack of motivation and loss of interest during time of pandemic kasi parang isahang bagsak, alam mo yon, there is really a lot to absorb in your case, so you have a lot to process in a single time. So it is okay, it is valid and normal to feel that way, Susan. It is really frustrating to feel bombarded, no, and notice how things change instantly. And I'm here to tell you na it's fine. All right. So this week, Susan, I am going to give you an assignment. So this is going to track your mood, and you have to put in a journal anything that you feel during times when you feel down, low, unmotivated, lack of interest or focus. So I have this chart here, and I will be giving it to you. So basically, it is divided up between the days and the week, Susan, uh, and hours of the day. So it asks you to track your mood and your level of emotion from hour to hour throughout the day. So you would want to rate how intense your emotions are from 0 to 100. So you can see if, may pagkakaiba ba throughout the day regarding sa emotion mo. So do you think that would be fine to you? Is it manageable, Susan?
Yes po. I would love to do that. And thank you for the idea.
Nice. So again, you just have to track your mood and then put in the journal anything that you feel and anything that can help you, Susan. You just have to remember all that we have discussed here today and make sure to apply them. And also, if you need anything from me, just kindly tap me at any time, Susan. You are appreciated here and you are seen here. All right. So, do you have any questions before we end, Susan? Any clarifications?
None so far po, Josh. Thank you so much, and I will take note of those surely. I appreciate for your time to listen. That all made sense to me now. Thank you.
You're very welcome, Susan. Anything that is for you. And also, thank you so much for expressing your thoughts. Thank you so much for trusting me with those information that you have provided. So, we will make an appointment for a follow up next week, then, Susan. Thank you, and you have a great day. Bye for now.